Hello everyone, this is Peter from Promega Leather, and the purpose of me making this video today is to try to correct a simple mistake that we always make when we are making our patterns and when we are coming up with products. This right here is a product that we are still developing. We are still trying to perfect the pattern in order to come up with the product, as precise as possible. So what I'll be talking today is on how to correct this simple mistake. If you take a look at this product right here, you will notice that part of the flap is hanging out. Part of the flap is hanging out while this part of the body is embedded under the flap. This side is out of the flap. You see that is sticking out. So this simple error all stems from the pattern. This is the pattern of this product right here. So how the best way that we can solve this problem is to make sure that our pattern is square, is perfectly squared out. I will do a subsequent video on how to square the pattern on both sides, that is vertically and horizontally. I will do a video on that, but for today I'm just gonna square this middle line. Let me bring that close to the camera. There is a middle line that runs all the way. That is where our problem is. So in order to know if the pattern is square, in order to know if the pattern is square, we will need to trace that out. Just trace our pattern on the cardboard paper. Now, what you will realize is that I am not cutting all the way. I left some space on this side, on this side, and on this side, on all four corners. So the next step is we gonna find this middle line. We make a mark and we'll make another mark right there. So after doing that, we're gonna use a straight ruler. We use our straight ruler, just get marks and we score. We are not cutting all the way through. just enough. We score just enough so we can fold it easily. Fold that into two. Now you can choose from either side, but the purpose of this video, I'm going to cut from this side. So place our straight ruler on that line all the way. Cut there. While we're cutting from this side, it is good that we square it as much as possible. So as you can see, what I'm doing is I place my square ruler on this line right there. I place my square ruler on that line. So yeah, this is our middle line. So I'll place my square ruler on the bottom line that we drew and on this edge of the middle line to make sure this is square. So we're gonna cut that. Now, sometimes if you're making a design like what we have here, sometimes both sides are not the same. That is why it is good to square your pattern. So I'm gonna fold it. I'll look at both sides, this side and this side, you know, and I choose whatever side that I would like to use. In this case, I want to use this side. So I'm going to cut just once. There. Now, I don't know if this camera is doing us any justice, but as you can see, there is a line here. That is the original line where we trace out the pattern. It's right there. So you can see this pattern was not squared. Right here, you can see that line all the way on this side. It is telling you, it tells us that both sides on our design right here wasn't correct. It is not correct right here. Both sides are not the same. Right there. So that solves that problem. So I'm going to use this as the main body of the bag. I will use it to replace this on our next project on doing this bag. I would like also to do this bag with you guys, with all our followers, so you see every step how we put this back together. So once again, thank you very much. And on our next video, you will see how to align the closure. On our next video, you'll see how to align the closure. Now, if this line is squared, we will not have the problem of these edges sticking out. If this line is squared, we will not have that problem. But I'm going to show you how, how we can do this with just sufficient space, so we don't have the problem of pushing this in order to close the bag. So once again, thank you very much. My name is Peter from Promega Leather. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe and like. Until our next video, peace.